In addition to working on my research, I'm also teaching the basics of magic to a couple of young hopefuls. I'm trying to be patient, and I appreciate that everyone develops at their own pace. But I must say, one of them in particular has been a disaster so far. On the first day, he set his hair on fire. On the second day, he set his clothes on fire. Heaven knows what'll be going up in smoke next. And as if that wasn't bad enough, when he came in on the third day, he tried to laugh it all off and told me not to sweat the details, whatever that's supposed to mean. Still, I suppose blind optimism is a virtue of sorts.
Elvis? Is she talking about...
Let's not sweat the details, eh?
I found a strange old book, and I'm struggling to make any sense of it. It seems to be written in a language I've never seen before. I'd almost given up on being able to decipher any of it, but then suddenly, some of it started making sense. Seems it was reacting to my asterisk, but I've not managed to work out much beyond that yet. It's driving me potty. There must be some way of reading the rest, though. And I'll not stop until I found it. Something tells me it's important. That he'd want me to.
So Lady Emma had noticed the connection between the book and the asterisks, eh?
Do you know who she was talking about at the end? The he she mentioned?
No idea, sorry. Someone from our past, maybe? She wasn't exactly one for sharing.
My apprentice continues to be just about the sloppiest magician I've ever had the misfortune to teach. But oddly, he's also the one I've the most faith will come good in the end. His progress has been painfully slow, but he's determined not to give up. He's got grit, I'll give him that. And curiosity too. These two qualities alone will take him far. But most of all, he's compassionate, I suppose you'd say. He just seems to know when people need help. He's even snapped me out of one or two of my black moods. Aye, you're not all bad, Elvis.
Lady Emma.
It's no good. I can't make head nor tail of it. What if there's nothing to understand? What if it's just meaningless gibberish? I have to test my theory. I have to get my hands on another asterisk.
Lady Emma, I brought the package you asked for.
Thanks, Elvis. You can leave it over there.
Still getting nowhere, eh? Oh, you've been frowning at whatever that is for days now. Maybe you should take a wee break or something. A spot of fresh air can work wonders, you know. Not that that face you're making isn't charming, of course, but you wouldn't want to get stuck looking that way, eh? Is it something I can help with, maybe?
You're very kind, but I doubt it.
Fair enough. Will you at least let me make you a nice cup of tea then?
Aye, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
Alrighty then. I'll be with you in a jiffy. You'll crack it sooner or later, Lady Emma. I know you will.
Yeah. Ugh, Elvis. What would I do without you, eh?
Well, well. And there I was, thinking I never gave her much of any use.
I guess that's how it is with students and teachers, right?
Aye, I suppose it is. Smell that.
Smell what?
You're joking, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I've not come across that sweet, sweet aroma for a good old while. Excuse me, pal. You've got some Mandarin tea in, aye?
You've a keen nose on you, eh? A connoisseur, are we?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I know my Mandarin tea at least. Used to drink buckets of the stuff.
That would explain it then. Aye, it's a flavour that's hard to forget, that's for sure. I'd offer you some, but we've just this minute sold out, I'm afraid.
What? You're kidding me? Talk about getting a fellow's hopes up. So, what I can smell is my chances of having a cup wafting out of the door. Oh, well, that's just perfect.
Sorry, I really am. Tell you what, if I ever get some more in, I'll set you a bag aside. How about that?
That's nice of you and all, but I'm a travelling man. I'll probably be long gone by then. Typical. It's all I can think of now. But honestly, you've got to try it. There's a reason they call it the tea lover's tea of teas.
Wow. That does sound pretty special.
So special that after I introduced it to my family, they started having it made by special appointment, no less.
Wait, I thought I recognised you. You're a Leslie, eh? No wonder you know your tea. Your lot used to be my best customers.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe you can have a dig around in the stockroom and see what you can find for old time's sake.
I'd love to help you, laddie. But I really have run out. And the only way to get more is to hunt down a lairad or two. The problem with that being that you don't see so many of them round our way these days. To be honest, it was a bit of a miracle that I managed to get my hands on that last batch.
Yeah, what a pickle, eh? Well, looks like there's only one thing for it. Ahem.
You're planning on hunting some of these things down yourself?
Of course I am! How else are we supposed to get our hands on these tea leaves?
Wait, we?
Aye! Or were you planning on making me do it on my own? Look, you'll thank me when you've tried this tea, I promise you. It's going to blow your tiny little mind. Or my name's not Elvis, Baron of Beverages.
Aye, and I'll pay you a pretty penny for any you can't use as well.
You've got yourself a deal, my friend. Alrighty, a-hunting we will go.
Outmaneuvered them.
Time to take a step back.
Okay, I'm going all in!
All right, on to the next one. That was a piece of cake.
Time to play my trump cards. Best knuckle down.
I must endure. I shall prevail.
I'm going all in! Alright, on to the next one. Everyone okay?
The initiative is ours.
This should do it!
Hardly worth the bother.
Time to play my trump cards. Safety first.
I must endure.
On to the next one, pal. Looks like we did it.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
You better be ready for this.
I have to protect myself.
That was a piece of cake.
Want to see what I can really do? Time to take a step back. Oh, I was ready for that one.
Here I go. On to the next one.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
We've outmaneuvered them.
To arms.
Okay then. Sorry, pal. On to the next one.
Did you see that? I'm amazing. Time to take a step back.
Alright, on to the next one.
Here I go.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Allow me.
All right.
Here I go.
Nice.
All right. Who's next? Was that already? Huh.
This is gonna be fun.
To arms.
Okay then. I'm going all in. All right. Nice.
All right. Who's next? There is more yet to come. Let me see. I have to protect myself. What's the plan? I've got another one. Ouch.
Want to see what I can really do? Alrighty!
Everyone
That'll
okay?
do nicely. Woo-hee! Look at this great pile of leaves we've gathered.
Nobody's gonna be running short of your favorite tea now, huh?
Aye, and I couldn't have done it without you. I owe you big time for this one, old pal. Now, prepare yourself for a cuppa that'll change your life. Let's go and offload the surplus first, eh? Business before pleasure. Here you go, as promised.
Crikey, I didn't expect you to bring me this much.
Never underestimate the power of a good cup of tea to light a fire under a fellow.
All right, let's get you paid up, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you.
And speaking of pleasure, I reckon it's time we got a cup of this nectar down us, don't you? Ooh, that's the stuff. I could drink a bathful and still come back for more. And yourself? Bet you've never tasted anything like it, eh?
It's good. Has a certain something. I can see how you get to like it so much.
And get to like it I did. Lady Emma and I used to have a cup every afternoon. There was something about it. No matter how many times she'd told me off during the day, she'd always be nice to me at tea time. Aye, she taught me a lot. Made me the man I am today. But the first lesson I ever learned from her was how to brew a proper pot of this stuff. What you're tasting there, that's Lady Emma in a cup. I started brewing it at home and pretty soon the whole family was hooked. That's how come we started ordering it in specially. But learning to make it was no mean feat. There's a lot to it, and I was no more patient back then than I am now. She stuck with me though. Drilled it into me until I got it right at last. Best teacher a man could hope to have. I sometimes think I should have done more to thank her. Not much I can do about it now though.
Hey, Elvis, do you ever wish you could go back? Maybe if you could do it all again, you'd listen more. Try harder.
Ach, nah. I'd be just as bad as I was the first time round, I'm sure. Some things run too deep. And besides, that angry face of hers was an absolute peach. I'd never have got to see it if I'd been a goody two-shoes. Anyway, that's enough nostalgia for one day. Sorry to bore you.
Oh, it wasn't boring at all. I'd like to hear more sometime. Maybe over a cup of this delicious tea.
Aye, I'd like that.
What's going on, Elvis?
Oh, poor wee fellow's lost. We can't have come far the way. He must belong to someone here in town.
Maybe there's someplace nearby.
Aye, I thought the same thing. Nobody's come looking for him though. And him only a pup and all. Where's your ma and your dad?
Let's go ask around. Somebody must know something.
Sorry to bother you, but we found a wee stray. You wouldn't happen to know who he might belong to?
Oh, not again. Sorry, the little rascal's forever running off. Hang on, that's not our dog.
Course it's not. Ours is out running round the garden.
What are you on about running round the garden? Poor thing only went and hurt its leg 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then this nice lady came by and fixed it. I've never seen healing skills like it. Poof, just like that, and the little tyke was fixed. Yeah, she was a pro, and no mistake. And to think she didn't even stick around long enough for me to say thanks. Wanted to ask her how she came to know so much so young, I did. You don't see many like her, that's for certain. Easy on the eye she was too. Bit stern looking maybe, but in a captivating way, you know?
Quite undrooling, are you? Sounds like you've given up on your actual wife.
No, love, don't be silly. Can't a man appreciate a beautiful woman with some beautiful skills without...
Are you trying to wind me up? One more beautiful out of your mouth and I'll put my flipping foot in it.
Seems you've a thing or two to be hashing out between you. We'll be getting along. Guess that wasn't the wee one's home then. Still, it was only our first try. Don't worry, little one. We'll soon sniff out your ma and your da for you.
Aw, almost sounds like he's asking us if we're sure.
Listen to you, putting words in the poor pup's mouth. Less of that, we've an owner to find. Sorry to bother you while you're working, but...
Back after all, is it? Good. I'm glad you've finally chosen to act like a grown-up. Oh, wait. Not who I thought it was. What can I do for you, then?
We're trying to find out who Rover here belongs to.
Sorry, not mine. I ain't got a dog.
Something troubling you?
Well, I took on this young bloke, see? But he up and left just like that. No experience, but strong as an ox. Took to the old smithing like a duck to water, he did. And what's more, he listened. Like, properly listened, you know? And I never saw such an hard worker. So there I was, egging him on, telling him he'd soon be the best for miles around. And then he goes and says it. Out of nowhere. Sorry, mate. I'd love to stay and learn more, but I've got things to be getting on with. There's someone who needs me. You know how it is. And just like that, he was gone. Honest hard workers like that don't come along often. Gutted I was.
Not here either, eh? Sorry, little. Eh? Where's the pup gone?
He must have run off while we were talking.
Ah, that's no good. Come on. We'll split up and find him.
Oh, you didn't half have me worried, you little rogue, you. How many times have I told you not to go running off like that?
Well, would you look at that? Seems he found his owner all by himself.
Not quite by himself, no. A couple it was. A great big burly bloke and a proper snooty-looking woman. Wasn't so sure about them at first. They didn't seem exactly the do-gooder type. Didn't help that the big lad was covered in cuts and bruises either. But it turns out that was only because of the runaround this little devil gave him. Aren't you naughty, eh? Ran off before I had a chance to thank them properly, they did. Proper mysterious, like. Anyway, that's enough excitement for one day. Come on, you, off to bed.
I guess all's well that ends well, huh?
A great big burly bloke and a snooty woman, eh? Can't help thinking that sounds familiar. Anyway, that's the case of the lost wee doggy solved. Nice work, everyone.
Witness my true power!
Time to take a step
On to the next one.
Too easy. The upper hand.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm going all in!
On to the next one.
Huh. Hardly worth the bother. A mere scratch. You are about to witness my true power. We stand
Want to
firm
see what
for
I
now.
can really do?
No big deal.
All right then. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to try harder than that. Check this out. Yeah.
Guess it's my turn. Okay.
I'm going all in!
I felt that. That was a good one. Hit it where it hurts.
It's nothing. Time to play my trump cards. You can rely on me.
It's nothing!
Want to see what I can really do? Right, let's give you a quick stop.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about.
No big deal! It's nothing!
Time to play my trump cards. That's better, eh? Ding the heart!
No, it's nothing.
All right. That was a good one, man. On to the next where it hurts.
Want to see what I can really do? You can rely on me.
Much better.
No big deal!
Time to play my trump cards. Safety first.
Stop doing that. Yeah. More. Sorry. All right.
Let us continue on our way.
Time to play my trump cards.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm going all in!
Right on the money. Hit it where it hurts.
All right! It's nothing! No big deal!
I'm not done. Okay. Yeah! This should do it!
No big deal!
Still standing. Want to see what I can really do? Right, let's give you a back stop. What the?
It's nothing!
Oh, this isn't right. No, still standing.
It's nothing!
Time to play my trump cards. Now, pay close attention. It's Judgment Day!
Now we're talking.
Boom! Perfection! I need to do something about this.
No! It's nothing! It's nothing! No big deal!
That was nothing.
No big deal! No big deal!
Hey, you okay? Okay. this'll do it.
All right.
Try
Let's
this'll do it.
go again.
Time for a
Let's keep
spot
this
of
going.
revenge.
You don't want to miss this. Ah! Take this! All right, who's next? That'll teach you to mess with me.
They must not have a
Hey-o.
moment to breathe.
Misjudged that one.
Sacred powers
Oh, this is
restore
stuff. I'm
you.
back in business. Hey! That's better, eh?
Sorry to be a pain.
It's nothing.
Okay. Yeah! Check this out. Whoop! Yeah! Oh, did you underestimate us?
Choppy waters ahead.
Nothing to worry about.
You are about to witness my true power. Let me help
Cheers.
you.
Guess it's
I
my
owe you
turn.
one.
What's the plan? Okay! More! More! Check this out! You'll have to try harder than that! You'll have to try harder than that!
It's nothing.
Right, let's see. Time to take a step back. Oh, I was ready for that one.
Prepare to meet your maker! We stand firm for now. What? Nothing to worry about.
No big deal.
A mere scratch. Here I go. Yeah! Check this out. That was close.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? That's better,
I shall endeavour to return the favour.
Right, let's see. Right, let's
A
give you
welcome
back
intervention.
Ding the heart! Ha! Ding the heart!
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, all right. Come on, here it comes. Ow! Yeah! It's nothing.
You rang? That's better, eh?
All right then. Okay. More! You are about to witness my true power.
You can rely on me. No, still
Prepare to
standing.
meet your maker.
Oh, what's
For
next, I
now.
wonder? Best buckle down.
Okay then.
No big
felt
deal.
that.
You rang? Safety first.
You are about to witness my true
I have
power.
to protect
Oh,
myself.
what's next, I wonder? Right, let's get you patched up.
No worse than expected.
No big deal.
Prepare to meet your maker. Does that feel better? I'm all set. All right.
Are you
Who's
watching,
next?
Sir Sloane?
You're kind indeed, allowing a vanquished foe entry to your kingdom, your majesty. And kinder still, allowing that foe's men safe passage home.
It was the least I could do for one so dedicated to the well-being of those in his charge. Now, what brings you here, Sir Lonsdale?
I've come to repay your kindness.
A laudable sentiment. And how do you propose to do so?
With a gift. The gift of my head.
Your head? Indeed.
It's all I have left to offer. Make an example of me, your majesty. Appease your people.
You understand well what it means to rule, and I thank you for your understanding. However, I cannot grant your wish just yet. Were I to see the blood price paid too soon, my people might think me a wild-eyed tyrant. I understand that you and Sir Sloane were once comrades in arms. Perhaps you might pay your respects at his grave before I accept your offer.
It would be an honor, your majesty.
Very good. My men will show you the way.
Lonsdale? Are you heading out somewhere?
Yes. I thought I might go for a walk to try and clear my mind.
Good idea. It should be nice with the sea so close by.
The sea? Yes. Perhaps a stroll along the beach would be nice. Would you like to come with me?
Sure. Why not?
Let's see. Oh, aye.
Prepare to meet your maker! I must hear I go! Okay, I'm all set! Yeah!
Okay, what's the plan? Better cover up. I'll take the hit. Okay? No big deal. Nothing.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Good job, I braced myself.
Be healed.
Okay then.
I'm going all in! Here it comes!
Get some!
Yeah,
Get some!
What's the plan? Yeah!
We stand firm for now. Oh, that was nothing.
Stop doing
Nothing
that!
to worry about.
That's better,
You
eh?
have my thanks.
No, ding a heart, ding a heart! Ha!
Yeah, I'm all set! Check this out!
Well, it was just a bookworm, did you?
To meet your maker! I must endure!
What's the plan?
Safety first!
You are about to witness my true power! Let me help you! Sorry to be at home!
All right then. Ha!
More!
Perfect! Yeah!
Right, let's see.
to meet your maker! I shall prevail! Does that feel better?
Okay, I'm all set! Sorry, don't take it personally.
No easing off, guys! It's nothing!
You are about to witness my true power!
Wonderful!
That's better, eh?
Here I go!
Much better.
Okay, I'm going all in! I'll take it! Okay? No big deal!
That was not. Here I go! More! Yeah! Check this
Prepare to meet your maker! Let me help
Sorry
you!
to be a pain.
Okay then.
I need to do something about this. You can rely on me.
You are about to witness my true power! Firm for now!
Yes, that was me!
You'll pay for this! Here,
All
try
right.
this!
Let's go again!
That's better, eh?
How thoughtful
Safety
of
first.
you. What's the plan? Okay! Yeah! Nice! Check this out! Yeah!
Prepare to meet your maker! Does that feel better?
That was a close one, eh? Right, let's see. Let's buckle down.
Okay, what's the plan? All right! Right on the line! Get away!
You are about to witness my true power! Let me help you!
Right, let's get you patched up. No,
Here I
still
go.
standing.
Yeah! I've got another one! Don't get complacent now!
New powers flow within me.
So exciting!
Batten down the hatches!
Prepare to meet your maker! Now let me see. It is time to deliver my verdict.
Now we're talking!
I do not intend to lose.
Okay then. Okay. Pow!
Yeah! I'm all set! Check this out!
Right,
This should do
let's
it!
see. That's better,
Sorry
eh?
to be a pain.
No, you're still standing.
Now we're talking!
I have to protect myself.
I've gone all funny. You can rely on me.
No! Something must be done! Be healed!
Thanks.
Let me help
I
you!
owe you one. Of you. Okay! Perfect! Check this
So
out!
what's next, I wonder? Safety first!
That's just not fair!
Right, let's see. Best knuckle
Allow
down.
me!
Hey! Stop it!
Right, let's get you patched
Let me
up.
see!
What's the plan?
I'll drink to that.
So exciting! What's the plan? Okay, I'm all set! Yeah! Nice! Yeah!
A mere scratch, that was nothing.
Let's sort this mess out. Oh, aye! You can rely on me. Right, let's get you patched up.
I mean it!
Be healed!
It's nothing. Okay then. Okay. Eat this. On to the next one. Eat this. Right on the money. Ha! Eat this. Hit where it hurts.
To arms! Sacred powers restored!
You rang?
Wonderful! Here I go! I'm sorry! Don't take it
I'll
personally!
never forget this little journey we've all been on together.
That was nothing. What's the plan? Yeah! This should
Very
do it!
well. We stand firm for now.
You rang?
Hey, you okay?
I must endure.
I'll take no big deal. Hey, you okay?
That's better, eh?
Very well.
I'm up, huh? All right! Who's
Looks
next?
like we did it.
Nothing to worry about.
Let's see.
Now we're talking! I'm up, huh? Yeah! Nice!
Let me help you.
Your help!
I'm going all in!
What's next, I wonder?
Nothing to worry about.
Never!
A mere spot in the world? That was nothing. Nothing to worry about.
Right,
I
let's get
live
you
to
patched
fight
up.
another day.
You suck! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
It's nothing.
To arms. Sacred powers restore you.
I don't feel too good. Safety first. No, still standing.
Okay, what's the plan? Better cover up.
You can rely on me.
No worse than expected.
Hang in there, all right? Here, this'll help.
Okay! Yeah! Perfect! This should do it!
To arms.
Guess it's my turn. Okay, all right.
You rang? Time to take a step back.
We stand firm for now.
That's not fair!
You're all right.
Right? Yeah! More!
Hey,
Right.
try this. My time
Take
is
a
not yet come.
Want to see what I can really do? Ha! Right,
A
let's get you
welcome
patched up.
intervention endeavor to return the favor. Yeah. Holy Spirit, heal you.
Yeah, that was me!
Time to play my trump cards.
Let me see.
No big deal.
Want to see
They
what I
got
can
me.
really do? Aye, this should do it. This'll help.
Let's go again!
Wait for it.
Very well. Perhaps this might help. Sacred powers restore
All
you.
right then. Ha! I'm all set! Check this out! All right.
No
Who's
slacking. be waters ahead.
Check this out!
Want to see what I can really do? Safety first!
Let me see.
Okay. Time to play my trump cards. Time to take a step back.
I have to protect myself.
You suck!
Okay. I'm going all in. Want to see what I can really do? Oh man!
Let me help you! Much better!
No big deal. I need to do something about this.
Okay! Who's next?
Time to play my trump cards. Right, let's
Sorry
get you
to be a
patched up.
Let me see. We stand firm for now.
Want to see what I can really do? Safety first!
Oh, no!
We've got to do something.
Not now.
This'll do it. Here,
This
try this.
favor will not be forgotten. Be healed. Let me help you.
Time to play my trump cards.
It's nothing.
How?
I'm all set! I've
Our
got another
quest
one!
must go on.
Want to see what I can really do? Time to take a step
Allow
back.
me. We stand firm for now.
I'm going all in! It's nothing!
No! No way!
Aye, this should do it.
You are about to witness my true power! Does that feel better? Much better!
You saved my bacon there. Time to play my trump cards.
That was mean! I'm prepared to meet your maker! Holy Spirit, heal me!
It's time to get serious. Okay, I'm all set.
Want to see what I can really do? Time to take a step back. Time to play my trump cards.
You are about to witness my true power! Let me help you!
Here I go! Okay! On to the next one!
Are you watching, Sir Sloane? Prepare to meet your maker! Does that feel better?
Want to see what I can really do? Aye, this should do it.
You suck! Well, are you ready? Let's try adding a little of this. Pretty good, right?
Here I go! I'm going all in! Right on the money!
Nothing to worry about.
No big deal! Hit him where it hurt. That was a good one!
I'm sorry.
It's nothing! No big deal! No big deal!
Let's keep it up! Yeah, this'll help.
Let's go again!
Oh, no. And again. Yeah. Perhaps this might help.
Spirit to heal me.
How very unfair.
No, still standing. Ah, this is the way to do it. That's better, eh?
Your help! It's nothing!
Oh, no. I've gone all funny. forget this little journey we've all been on together. To play my trump cards. Time to take a step back.
You are about to witness my true power. I have to protect myself.
Okay.
No worse than expected.
Want to see what I can really do? Safety first.
Prepare to meet your maker! Let me help you!
Close one, eh?
Nothing to worry about. That was nothing.
Alright then. Yeah! I'm all set! Perfect! This should do it!
Time to play my trump cards.
You are about to witness my true power. Does that feel better?
Much better.
Want to see what I can really do? I was ready for that one.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Time to play my trump cards. I've been ready for this. Another one bites the dust.
adventure's nearly at an end, eh?
Nothing to worry about. A mere scratch.
What's the plan? Okay!
witness my true power!
Want to see what I can really do? Best buckle down!
Here I go!
Nice! No big deal!
Prepare to meet your maker!
Be healed.
Much better.
Time to take a step back!
Yeah, that was me!
Why you?
How very
You
unfair!
devil!
That was not...
I was ready for that one! Time to play my trump cards! You can rely on me! That's better,
I
eh?
owe you one.
Bring that heart!
You are about to witness my true power!
I'm up, huh? Ha, I'm all set! This should do it! Check this out!
Want to see what I can really do? You can rely on me!
Prepare to meet your maker!
Time to play my trump cards!
Okay, what's the plan?
You are about to witness
I
my
must
true
endure.
power!
I'll take the hit. Hey, you okay? Oh man!
Here I go! Okay! Nice! Ha! This should do it! Yeah! We're done already! Ha!
This is right about where you found me, huh?
It's so strange. It wasn't all that long ago, and yet it feels like a lifetime.
Well, we've been through a lot since then, I guess.
Yes. So much has happened.
This might be the longest journey I've ever been on. Longer than any of my sea voyages, even. I've seen so much since we set out. But I wouldn't have seen any of it if you hadn't found me when you did.
The wind crystal just started glowing all of a sudden. We followed it to where the glow was brightest, and there you were. I wonder if the crystal had already chosen you by that point.
Could be. But that wasn't what made me stick with you guys. I chose to do that myself.
Do you have any regrets?
Are you kidding? No way. I wound up with the best bunch of friends anybody could hope to have.
Yes, of course. Your hometown is somewhere on the other side of this sea, isn't it? What kind of place is it?
Oh, it's nothing much. Just a little village miles from anywhere. The fishermen go out fishing, the fishwives stay at home. And the kids? Well, they go shell collecting, crab hunting, swimming in the sea.
It sounds lovely and peaceful.
I guess it is. Yeah.
I hope you find your way back there one day.
Me too. Someday. But not yet. There's still stuff we have to do.
I don't want our journey to end yet either. There are so many things out there that we have yet to see. And if we want to see them, we have to keep on going.
Yeah. Think of how much there is we still haven't explored.
I can't hope to explore it all, of course. I am still a princess of Musa. I have responsibilities. Duties.
Sure, but what's to stop you from doing both?
What do you mean?
Well, you can do your duties while traveling, can't you?
Never mind. If we start talking about all the things I would dearly love to do, we shall be here all day.
Nothing wrong with that. It's better to want to do tons of stuff than nothing. What else is there to get you out of bed in the morning? Come on, tell me about some of the other things you want to do.
Really? All right. I want to... Well, for one thing, the list of books I want to read is almost endless. And I'd love to try my hand at cooking some of the delicious food we've eaten on our travels. Oh, and it would be wonderful to be able to fly on Gwillem's back again and gaze down at the world below.
Then let's do it. Let's do it all. What's stopping us?
I'd also love to, well, to visit your hometown.
You would? Sure. Why not? We'll all go. What's so funny?
Oh, it's just that, well, talking about my hopes and dreams like this, it's something I would never have dared to do before I met you all. In fact, I would never have dared to even have hopes and dreams. My duties as a princess were all I ever thought of, all I ever felt I could think of.
Well, you have a strong sense of responsibility. That's more than can be said for most.
No, I was mistaken. Listen, the sound of the waves. Can you hear it? I couldn't. When we came here before, I couldn't hear it at all. No, I could hear it, of course, but I wasn't listening. And how can someone incapable of truly listening ever hope to rule a kingdom?
I guess having a few friends around has done you good, huh? It helps to share your burdens sometimes.
Yes. Yes, it truly does. It's such a lovely sound. I feel so calm listening to it. And I'm so glad I can finally hear it.
You have friends now, Gloria. You don't have to bear the weight alone.
And I won't. I promise. Now, shall we head back into town?
Sure. What's this? A shell? That gives me an idea. Hey, Gloria. I got something for you.
A seashell?
Yeah, I found it on the beach. Hold it up to your ear.
Why ever would I? Like this? Oh! I can hear waves.
You said that sound helped you to feel calm, right? Well, now you can take it with you wherever you go.
It's like I'm back at the seaside.
But, I guess you don't want to be carrying that stupid thing everywhere, right?
Oh, but I do. In fact, how about there?
A necklace, huh?
Yes. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
Then I shall wear it with pride.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Going to see what I can really do. Aye, that'll do nicely.
Did Sloane ever tell you how we met?
No. Guess he never had the chance before he...
Yeah, we were mercenaries. Same outfit. And we were rivals. More evenly matched pair you never did see. For every win, a loss. And vice versa. But we stayed in touch, even after we moved on to pastures new. Last time I saw him was in a tavern somewhere. Look at us, eh? 2 swords for hire, both bending the knee at last.
Aye, 'tis happy indeed that we have found causes for which we would gladly give our lives.
Poppycock. I managed to wangle myself a generalship because Holograd's got no good men of its own, and you're a glorified nursemaid.
Ah, do not test me, Lonsdale. Princess Gloria is a girl wise beyond her years, and will make a fine ruler one day.
Well, all right for some. The lad in charge round my way these days is a liability and no mistake. He's had his head turned by some brazen temptress, and now his sights are set on a prize he can't possibly win. When they say pride comes before a fall, they're speaking of this one, sure enough.
And as his loyal retainer, art thou not honour-bound to steer thy liege lord to less treacherous waters?
Of course I am. But that only works if you listen. And I'm just a hired help.
Then thou must needs redouble thine efforts, old friend. When kings err, men die. Is that not how the saying goes?
Yeah, I know the saying, thank you very much. Anyway, less of the doom and gloom. Let's have a drink, shall we?
Thou would fain face me in a battle of the cups, good sir?
No, I would fain quench my thirst, you pillock. The only thing I'll be facing you in is a fight to put the record in my favour. I'm glad I got to come here, Sloane. I owe you an apology. If I'd listened, we'd not have had to meet again like this. When kings err, men really do die. I'd hope my punishment for understanding that too late would have been to fall by your sword. But you went one better than that, didn't you, you wily old devil? And now the record's firmly in your favour.
What do you mean?
But he didn't even have to beat me himself, did he? He got you lot to do it for him. Got me right good, that did. Being clobbered by a bunch of kids he'd spent 5 minutes training. But if that were his last little dig, then fair play to him. We were even, me and him. As many wins as losses. But not anymore. And now that's settled, I've not much left to stick around for. I'd best be getting back to King Vernon.
There will be no need for that, Sir Lonsdale. Sir Sloane's final victory was punishment enough. He was always a formidable opponent. This being so, as Lord and Regent of the fair realm of Halcyonia, permit me to make this proclamation. Lord Lonsdale, General of the Army of Holograd, invader and despoiler of these peaceful lands, you are hereby pardoned of all crimes.
Your Majesty?
There is a time for vengeance, and a time for forgiveness. Now go, wherever the road may lead, and may the memory of your old friend travel with you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
stay focused.
Okay! I got another one!
Prepare to meet your maker! Here goes! It is time to deliver my verdict.
Nice!
Another foe vanquished. I do not intend to lose.
I won't let you down! That'll do nicely.
Guess it's my turn. On to the next. Sorry, pal. Looks like we did it.
Time to play my trump card.
Yeah! Perfect! Check this out!
Allow me. I must endure.
No big deal. Here I go.
Want to see what I can really do?
Let me see.
My might knows no
Another foe vanquished.
Time to play my trump cards. Ready know where that came from?
Did you underestimate us?